So, hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it is time, you know what time it is, I don't know how we've got to this point already, but we are breaking FIFA 20 career mode. It had been too long, the game has been out for too long for us not to start breaking this thing already. I mean, it's heavily broken as it stands, actually, thinking about it, so I haven't really had to do all that much. But we are back to the FIFA career mode modded experiments on the PC, and today we're going to be seeing what happens if every single player on the game is 99 overall. What happens to the players? What happens to the teams? What happens to transfers? And more importantly as well, what happens to the leagues? Will we get normal league standings? Will it be completely randomized? All those questions and more will be answered in today's video. If anyone had ever really asked them before, probably not, to be honest. I want to say a massive thank you though to FIFA for making this mod. These videos just aren't possible without his actual intellect. So make sure to check him out down in the description below. His channel link is there. Recently hit 10k. He does like tutorials on how to use the cheat engine, how to mod PC, and just various other things as well. But every single player on FIFA 20 career mode is not only 99 overall, but is the same. I think that's kind of the crucial thing here. Like, everyone's sick, and that's brilliant, but every single team is completely equal across the whole game right now. As you can see, Arsenal moved in for David Luiz. The transfer fee has gone up slightly, I think, really, from what it was before. 161.5 million pounds, 640k in wages. What about Nicolas Pepe? What was his transfer fee? 299.5 mil. Worth noting as well, everyone I believe has 99 potential here, so all regens as well, when they come into the game, will eventually grow to 99 once they hit their potential. As you can see, the entire squad, we're using Arsenal for this experiment. It doesn't really matter who we choose, but every single player is 99. Even Squadron Mustafi. Eddie Nketiah is the most, it's 227 mil, and he's out on loan. And just to confirm as well, every single team is the same. They're all 5 stars, 99 attack, 99 midfield, and 99 defending. Even Derry City of Ireland, they're all 99. So it's been a month, there's not been a single transfer. I think we could be in issues here as far as that's concerned. I feel like everyone's too expensive. I feel like all the wages are too high for anyone to move anywhere. In fairness, we have had transfer offers ourselves. Bayern have inquired about Nacho Monreal. Alright, it's deadline day. I'm pretty sure not a single thing has happened. No, that is a lie, because this person here has gone somewhere. A solid amount spent, really, on deadline day. I think we can all be pretty happy with that one. Arsenal v Spurs, the North London derby like you've never seen it before. I don't know what the sim situation will be. I don't know whether it'll be ridiculous or not. It's a draw, as it so happens. I mean, these teams are literally identical, so halfway through the first season or just over, and this table is looking absolutely all over the place. So in essence, how it usually looks on FIFA 20 career mode. We've got Chelsea top of the table, 2 points clear of Sheffield United, then Southampton, Leicester, and Man U. Burnley, Everton, Newcastle, West Ham, ourselves, Arsenal in 10th. A whole load of teams on like 27 and the mid-20s and stuff. City down in 15th place. So the Premier League season is done for season number 1, and here is how it has ended. Everton top of the table and winning on goal difference, but they only accumulated 61 points all season. How do you win the Premier League with 61 points? Southampton second on the same. Chelsea third on 60. Then United and Villa on 58. That's 5 teams separated by 3 points. The eagle-eyed amongst you may notice we're now not managing Arsenal. That's because I got sacked halfway through the season, so we're now at Sheffield United, who finished 11th. Arsenal 14th, Spurs 15th, Liverpool just about avoid relegation, whilst Norwich, Wolves, and Bournemouth are going down to the Championship. What's pretty interesting, actually, is that some of the players in the team have gone down. I'm guessing it's because the morale is so low. I don't know why the morale is so low. I don't really understand morale in this game when you're simming through seasons. If you're not doing press conferences, the team just gets depressed for literally no apparent reason. So our goalkeeper has gone all the way down to 94 from 99. This game is so shit. Oh, I want to actually dash myself through a brick wall. I've literally got manager rating at 99 on a cheat table. How can you still sack me? I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. What is that league record? How How have Brentford won -1 times, drawn -1 times, and lost -1 times? Season 2 is complete at the loss of multiple brain cells and probably years from my life caused by stress. But Leicester have won the league 63 points. Did they win it last year? No, it was Everton who won it in season 1. Southampton, they're finishing in 2nd. Chelsea as well, maintaining towards the top of the table. Brentford, who we're using, actually did well, finishing up in 4th. Then United, another newly promoted side in Fulham, they're in 6th. City down in 9th. Spurs down in 14th, whilst Arsenal were relegated in P19. Liverpool again surviving by the skin of their teeth. The FA Cup was won by Southampton, who are really doing well in this experiment. 2-1 winners over West Ham. The Carabao Cup also won by Southampton, with Crawley Town finishing runners-up. The Champions League was won at 2-1 by Dortmund over Villarreal. And finally, the Europa League was won by Celtic in an all-Scottish clash against Hearts. Down in the Championship, Wolves have been re-promoted, along with Cardiff as well. Ligue 1 still won by Paris Saint-Germain, though. I mean, apart from that, the league looks pretty random. Leverkusen winning the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich nowhere to be seen. We've got Mainz, then Dortmund and Schalke in the top 4. Your Serie A victors are Lazio, Milan in 2nd, then Cagliari, Napoli and Perugia from Serie B. And then finally over in Spain, still your usual top 2. There was actually transfers though this year. Only 3 of them though, so that's worth noting. Another season, another team, but Everton have remained pretty constant towards the top of the table. We're now managing Bristol City. We're kind of the journeymen of this save, I reckon. Newcastle doing well as well, but Man U really the only traditional top 6 there, finishing on the first page. City and Liverpool just below them. Leicester going from winning the league to finishing bottom at the end of season 3. Your Carabao Cup was won by Watford. They beat Bolton 2-1. The Champions League was won by Czech side Sparta Prague over Austrian side Sturm Graz. I think it's fair to say this competition's now officially all over the place. Meanwhile, in the Europa League, a very exciting final was won by Mainz on penalties over Vitoria Guimarães. The Championship was won by Arsenal, getting 94 points. So I think there's still a little element of the game thinking, yeah, Arsenal are a really good team. They should get promoted. Ligue 1 this time won by Lille. I think the French league has now worked out that it's kind of a bit more random than it should be. The Bundesliga was won by Dortmund. Obviously, they've been picking up quite a few trophies actually in this save so far. Piemonte Calcio returned to the top of Serie A though. Sampdoria in 2nd, then both the Milan sides in 3rd and 4th. And then in Spain, again, another league that I think has kind of worked out what it should be doing. Numancia win the league over Barcelona in 2nd, and Sevilla and Celta Vigo. We've actually managed to stay at the same team for 1 season, which is quite astounding, honestly. Brighton and Hove Albion are your champions this year, winning on goal difference over Chelsea, Liverpool, City and Arsenal. So a lot more of the big teams occupying the European places this time around than Watford and ourselves, Bristol City in 7th. Liverpool won the FA Cup, beating Brentford in the final. The League Cup was won by Huddersfield Town over Fleetwood 1-0. Your Champions League champions are Everton, Lech Poznan defeated. And then finally the Europa League, Mainz doing the business again, this time beating Southampton on penalties. There's some interesting teams at the moment in the Championship, like Middlesbrough and Leicester getting promoted, that's all calm. But the likes of Mansfield Town, Doncaster Rovers, Paris Saint-Germain return back to the top of Ligue 1 over Lyon and Lille. Your Bundesliga champions are Borussia Mönchengladbach. I think this league has been completely random from start to finish, really. Serie A was won by Piemonte Calcio, once again kind of taking that reign at the top of the table, then Lecce and Chievo Verona. And then in La Liga, Barcelona coming out on top, ahead of Espanyol, Real Madrid and Leganes. I just can't fathom how this can be so bad. On it, we move. I didn't even get a chance to do a whole season as Derby manager, but we're off on our travels again. I'm gonna tip over the edge. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I've actually been sacked 3 times in 9 months, purely because players want to leave. What does that mean? Yet another mental breakdown later, and we're at the end of season number 5. Everton once again finishing towards the top of the table. That might be the 3rd time they've won the league now. Hull City won the FA Cup, beating Sheffield United in the final. Your Carabao Cup victors of Brighton, they defeated Crewe Alexandra on penalties. So down in the Championship, Leeds United promoted, along with Salford City. They've gone from League 2, like newly promoted as well, from the Conference to League 2, and they've got to the Premier League. They finished 2nd in the Championship, just behind Leeds. Paris Saint-Germain knocked off the top of their perch in France, Marseille winning League 1 ahead of Lille and Monaco. I'm loving how completely random my scouting section is. I don't know who any of these people are. Who is Gorka Guruzeta? But he's 99. His release clause is 459 mil. Ismail Schubert Abubakari. At this point, I'm pretty sure the scouts are just going for good names. I don't think they even care about who they are. Here's the England team going into season 6. It's looking slightly overpowered, it's fair to say. Now, though, season number 6 and the final season we're going to take a look at, and we didn't get sacked during the course of it. It's an incredible result, and I think the reason why is because we almost won the league. Newcastle United beating Bristol City to the Premier League title just by only goal difference. Southampton, definitely the most consistent team in this whole experiment. I think they've been in the top like 6 the entire thing, despite their amazing story of coming from League 2 up to the Premier League. During the course of this video, Salford City are relegated back to the Championship. The Champions League was won by German side Hoffenheim over Inter, and your Europa League victors are Östersunds from, I think, Sweden over PSV Eindhoven. Over in France, Paris Saint-Germain, very indecisive as to whether they actually want to win in that league on a regular basis. The Bundesliga was won by RB Leipzig over Borussia Mönchengladbach. Your Serie A winners again are Piemonte Calcio. They must have assembled a very decent side together, I guess. And finally in Spain, Sevilla win La Liga over Real Madrid, Leganes and Villarreal. Loads and loads more transfers happening at this point in the career mode save. But that, I think, is going to wrap up today's video. A FIFA 20 career mode experiment, breaking this game already. It was a very frustrating one, like getting sacked that many times. I'm going to have to try and work out to avoid that in the future. But I hope you enjoyed my annoyance, generally speaking. If you did, then slap a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We are constantly doing stuff like this. You can also follow me on social media. It's at the official FNG on Twitter and on Insta. But it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.